Ladies and gentlemen, I'm the reason why you're all waiting to start, so apologies for that. I'm just off a plane there about 15 minutes ago, and I came down right away. A real pleasure to see friends old and new, and we have them from the House of Lords as well. Very pleased to see Eleanor here, and she and I have been friends for many, many years. She used to keep me in check, by the way, in the House of Commons, and she had her job cut out to do so, let me tell you, no dear help her. I'm the Member of Parliament for Strangford in Northern Ireland. The accent's slightly different, you'll see that, or you'll hear that I should say, but hopefully you can follow my line of thought. I'm very pleased to be here. I'm the chair of the APPG for Freedom of Religious Belief. To me it's an issue that last week we did a debate on Myanmar in the Westminster Hall. We spoke up for all those religious minorities in Myanmar that are persecuted, and two examples would be the Christians and the Muslims who face that level of persecution. So just to thank you for everyone for allowing me the privilege, and I believe it is a privilege, I see it as a privilege, to speak on this very important topic. It's an honour to be a voice for the voiceless. I say that often, but it's true. Because I say it often doesn't lessen the impact of it. And to stand in support of those who are unable to support themselves. That's our jobs as MPs in this House and as members of the House of Lords, to be their voice for people we may never meet, but people who we speak up for. I speak today because Palestine has been of monumental concern to human rights and requires intergovernmental attention. The deteriorating conditions such as hunger, loss of life, the uninhabitable living conditions require us coming together as a House, both the House of Commons but also in the House of Lords, to address these significant issues. We know that when human rights are protected and upheld, human life flourishes. And I've always said it, it's true. If you take away human rights, you take away your right to worship your God as you so wish to do. You take away the right to worship God, you take away your human rights. They're both married together. You take one, you take the other. As a Christian, I refer to Galatians chapter 6, verse 9. And it says this very, very true biblical text, which I often repeat, but often always acknowledge the content of those words. We must not grow weary in well-doing, for we will reap if we do not lose heart. So that's the message from the Bible. That's the message from my God and Saviour. And I believe that with renewed focus, we really can reap a harvest of joy, a harvest of fulfilment, a harvest of peace and love in the nation. I thank you all once again for the privilege it is to speak on this topic, and what an opportunity to have to those who serve and who need it the most. Our duty in this House is to be that voice for the voices, to be that voice for those who need someone to speak up for them. I do apologise, and it sounds terrible, you come and you speak it and you clear off, but I am the chair of an APPG for vascular disease, and this is the AGM, so I have to absent myself. I apologise for that, because if I don't go, it doesn't happen. A bit like maybe today as well. Again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you so much for coming and for such a massive turnout as well. Well done. Our job is here to help you, each and every one of us. We're going to try and do that to the best of our ability. Thank you. I'm going to hand over to Tasman. You take over.
Thank you to Jim Shannon. Thank you very much indeed.